Alrighty. Okay.
Is Pluto back?
He was doing silly
Yes.
stuff. I assume he's back. Okay. Sammy, can you get pistol?
Yes, ma'am.
And DJ, can you grab gear?
Okie dokie.
And Rankin, can you get lightning bolt in the back there?
Right.
Alright, so basically we're going to repeat these patterns every so often in this op. We're just going to CC the marked ones and go after usually the biggest guy. We'll burn him down first, and then we'll get back to the rest of them.
So one in the back, the malfunctioning control droid.
Yep. CCers when you're ready.
Okay.
Going.
Lightning. Pistol. And if you've got scavenging or bio and get to them, feel free to clean up.
Nom 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 metals.
Item is 315 disconnected.
Pluto, can you slice star?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Into small little bits.
He does have a big vibro knife. Alright, CCers when you're ready.
Going.
Gear. Lightning. Pistol.
I hit the wrong thing, sorry.
Oh well. I think we can handle it.
You spank it, you tank it.
Okay.
Oops. Decorations roll need if you do not have one at all. Agreed otherwise.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh my god, what are they?
Don't ask. Alright, time to squish some
They
bullets.
have a heck of an overbite.
They really need a good orthodontist. That is way too much fun.
No way, another one?
Seems like we get a lot early sometimes, and then none in the second half of the op. Okay, let's do the first.
What'd I do to pull aggro?
Who
You had a
knows?
heal
Have a dot.
still. Yeah, a heal or a hot.
I guess it's a hot, not a dot, but yeah.
Think we'll actually get 8?
I don't know. I've never seen that many drop, but it's not impossible. We did get 5 once.
Ready.
Okay, DJ gears around the corner.
I see him.
Okay, I'll grab left. Signy, you can grab right. We'll burn right first. Okay, CCUs when you're ready. Gun. Lightning. Star. Okay, here's our first boss.
And here's the shower.
That's not clean water.
Great, now you told me.
Swimming in someone's dinner.
Or the after effects of their dinner.
Correct. Oh, that was cool. What was that? You just, yeah, there. You just died, made glowy.
Oh, it's
I
cool
feigned
now.
death.
What?
Just wait until you keep on trying to
I'm
loot them
not
20
really dead.
times.
How do you get that? Is that an ability?
Yeah, it's a market item.
Well, I want one.
Alright. Who wants to be our sacrificial DPS?
Me.
Okay. So, we have Big Mama Scary Thing here. We're gonna fight her for a little bit. She's gonna be spitting acid or something, let's not ask. So the tanks are gonna keep her facing away from the group. After a little while, she'll call her mate, the jealous male, and he will come out. And the other tank, well, the first tank will pick up the male, and the other tank will pick up the female here. And there will also be a whole bunch of little babies. The quote-unquote sacrificial DPS is going to stand near one of these little clusters of flowers and basically attract the babies, and everyone, all the DPS, I guess, are gonna kill the little babies, and then kill the male, and we'll go back to fighting the female. That'll probably repeat 2 or 3 times. It's
Who's standing in the flowers?
Sammy.
Oh.
Um, yeah, it's a pretty straightforward fight. The only
Cells disconnected.
thing, I guess, is that the female here, she'll kind of burrow underground and reappear in the other side of the room sometimes. Not really a big deal, just gotta keep track of her. Um, so yeah, when they come up, kill the babies first, kill the male, and then go back to the mama. Any questions?
I have a question, but it's not related to what you just talked about. I'm just trying. Am I saying this right? Does it have eyeballs on its shoulders?
Yes.
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 You are correct.
Technically, if those are eyeballs, those wouldn't be his shoulders then.
True.
Very valid point.
Valid point. Yep, very.
She's creepy. Yes.
Not the creepiest mother thing you'll meet in this op.
No.
Oh, that's haunting.
They had a mother complex going when they did this one.
Signe, who do you want to take first?
You take the horror first.
Okay.
She's winking at you.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, going for the male.
Come here, babies.
Perfectly good. Bye-bye.
That's okay. It felt good.
That was ridiculous before the
Nice.
second jealous male.
We only got the male once, didn't we?
Yep.
Yep.
We forgot to mention the dot.
Oh yes. I always forget about that because I'm always tanking.
Banshee has the dot right now. And Maven, you had it for a bit. You have to cleanse the dot off, otherwise it ticks down for some pretty solid damage.
If I wasn't 60, it would kill me.
Yes, it would.
Still didn't kill it.
I was trying to figure out what you were shooting at, then I saw it. It was that fast.
I think we can just AoE these guys when we all get here.
Ob's group go down the hole.
Alrighty. Kill him. Okay, this next stretch, and there's another stretch like this later on, we're gonna walk down the suspiciously clear-looking road, and there are going to be portals that suddenly appear, and strange, scary things will come out of the portals. The first job is to kill the portals, strangely enough. So we'll concentrate on burning the portals down. The tanks will try to round up all the critters. After the portals are gone, we'll kill whatever came out of them. That's pretty much it.
Big
The-
glowy thing to our left is where we're going. Eventually.
Eventually, yeah, we're taking the long route. What was I gonna say? Oh, the portals do always show up in the same places, so the next time you do this, they are just gonna pop up in the same places. It's not really random. Alrighty, let's go find one. And now we will kill a lot of frogs.
Kermit says, what?
Frogs!
You know, it really doesn't seem fair.
What was that?
It really doesn't seem fair. Not just burning down the frogs like that. It's been helpless.
No, my brethren!
We have a scorched earth policy towards frogs.
So I'm keeping track of how many artifacts it's been so far. I think it's 4 or 5 now.
4.
Cute.
Has a different person got one each time?
I have not been looking.
Since I got mine, I've been passing on the rest.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah,
I
I've
got
been
one.
passing too. I got one and passed on the rest.
Alrighty. This is just kind of a mini boss. The tanks are again going to try to keep him turned away from the rest of the group. His pouncy thing does damage and stuff. I don't know. Lately we kill him so fast. I don't really know what he does. Yeah,
He jumps.
usually. Yeah, he jumps. He tends to drop either exotic element equalizers or color crystals, so that's kind of cool.
I get sad every time he drops a color crystal.
Why is that?
Well, because for the longest time, every time he did, Zaniel would be like, I can make one of those.
Oh,
Yeah.
alrighty. Let's go get him.
The lore object over here?
What?
The
Nope.
lore object?
Not yet.
Okay.
Other side of this thing.
Okay.
Hmm. Pluto, can you get up there and sleep that guy?
Yeah, except I accidentally pushed the wrong button. Okay, try it again.
Okay. Thank you. CC is when you're ready. The rest of us are going for that enforcer in the back. Star? Someone's up.
That was me again, being stupid. Sorry.
It's all good.
Viad Rappa connected.
I was if I were only responsible for one of the does.
It's like at this point we probably could AoE a lot of these, but I'm like, if we're gonna jump everything up to 65, might as well start trying to play right.
Yeah.
I believe there's a pet in this group every so often.
Nope.
There isn't? Okay. I get this confused with one of the things in Dread Palace. Okay. CCers when you're ready. Lightning. Gear. or blaster. And here comes the best mob in the whole op.
Or something like that.
Totally. Alright, so generally we'd probably try to CC these guys and take out that Annihilator on the other side, but since they're so close together, and we're kind of much higher level than they are, we can try to OE them. AOE them. I can't talk. So yeah, bring out your favorite AOE.
Does someone have an AoE I can borrow? All I got is a grenade. Yeah, I was gonna say all I got is a grenade.
And then you got that other
Something.
attack, your carbine attack or whatever it's called.
Carbine burst.
Still better than what I got.
This is true. Kick and kick and.
Auditioning for the Rockettes.
Pretty much. Or like a capoeira class, one or the other. Alright, let's go.
Watch for purple circles, but they're all gone now. Never mind.
Now here's the lore object.
Your webcat disconnected.
I'll grab the one in the back, Signy.
I'm so Ronry.
Oh. You are welcome to listen to us, Yammer.
Yes.
Alright, CCs when you're ready.
Oh.
Which one are we burning first?
Oh, the front one. Sorry.
Cool, thanks.
Alrighty, on to the next boss fight.
How blindly you stumble without someone to hold your leash.
They deny the truth.
Your emperor is dead, but you may still serve a higher power. Kneel and the masters will grant you purpose.
I'll be right back. Go ahead and explain the fight.
Okay. Oh my god, the music's so loud I can't hear myself think. Okay, so we've got 3 bosses here. I've marked them red, white, and blue. That's helpful to remember the order. First phase of the fight, we're going to fight Herod in the middle there. Every so often, Siphus over there on the left will cast a shield on Herod, so at that point, everyone will shift to attacking Siphus. Someone will call that out. And he'll stop casting the shield and everyone will switch back to fighting Herod. The tanks will be tanking Siphus and Kalsara during that first phase, so I don't actually know what Herod does. I assume he just kind of hops around. Trying to think. They don't do any weird effects during that phase, do they? Or do they?
There's a lightning attack thing that you don't want to be like too close to other people for, I think, but otherwise I don't think there's anything too severe.
And that's only really in hard mode.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, so eventually Herod will bite it and we'll move on to Siphus. He's the next target. What was I gonna say? During this phase, Siphus, I think, is the one who's gonna cast Doom. When he casts Doom, it'll show up in big red letters on the screen that he cast Doom on somebody. At the same time, there's gonna be these green circles on the ground. If you are doomed, you need to run through 2 green circles. If you are not doomed, do not run through the circles. I don't think they'll hurt you, but they'll get rid of the circles, and that's not good for the people who have been doomed. If your doom countdown runs down, you die. So that's bad. Yes. I guess I forgot to mention, the tanks are going to be swapping during this fight. Actually, we probably don't technically need to, but we should. Kalsara is going to be putting a stacking effect on the tanks she's fighting, so after, I don't know, 5 or 6 stacks, the tanks can swap. And we'll just keep swapping back and forth until Kalsara's all we've got left. Okay, so we burn down Siphus, we avoid all the green circles. Kalsara's the last one. Her special trick is that she will, what is it called?
Death mark.
Yeah, as I say, death mark.
Yeah, she'll put a death mark on someone, and again, it'll show up in big red letters on the screen. You'll see this yellow beam of significance between her and her target. She will chase them all around the room. You don't want to let her touch you. That's bad. Basically, if you're the one who's been marked, just run like heck, and yeah, she only chases for maybe a few seconds, and then she'll stop and go back to fighting. I think that's about it for her phase, really.
Yep.
Did I miss anything?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out during that whole thing. Could you say it all again?
No.
It all again.
It all again, yeah.
Nice.
Great minds.
Okay. Any questions?
Nope.
Alrighty. Signy, who do you want first?
I'll take Kalsara.
Okay. Just yodel when you need to switch.
Literally, yodel.
Please.
I want to hear it too.
It has to happen.
Alrighty. Let's go.
Those who will not serve will die. We are the chosen.
Alright, everyone on Siphus.
Prolongs the pain.
And back to Herod.
I guess we can swap.
Okay.
I didn't hear a yodel.
Sorry, I'm not focused.
Your struggle only prolongs
And everyone on Siphus.
Practice if it.
Signia, your stack's clear.
Yep.
Alright, let's swap.
Green circle.
Don't run through them.
You will welcome death before the end.
Alright, could swap.
You will welcome death before the end. We may fall, but fear remains eternal.
Ethan, run!
Don't run backwards, run forward.
We are more
Okay, now
forgiving
you're
than
safe.
the masters. We are more forgiving than the masters. My purpose has been served.
The shield is broken, but the sword destroys.
What? No relic? I want our money back.
It's like the first time ever.
That is unusual. Alright, on to lots of scary rooms full of droids. Okay, so if you look in that room, you see that big data core in the middle. Basically our job is to kill the data core, but as soon as we get in there, he's going to spawn a whole bunch of droids who are going to annoy the heck out of us while we're trying to do so. If you can CC a droid, that's awesome. If not, the tanks will try to keep their attention. It can be kind of challenging. The droids do like to jump around a lot. Yeah, focus on the cores. Get rid of those first. Stay out of lightning. Yeah. And, yeah. This room isn't too bad. The next room isn't too bad. The third room, I think, is the one with 2 cores, and that'll be exciting. Alright, let's go tear stuff up. Another nice feature of this place is if you ever get confused about where to go, just follow the lights.
It's like being on the set of Tron.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Oh, you have no idea.
Wow, I've never heard that comparison before.
Well, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the call now.
Rinse and repeat. And now for a money-making opportunity.
Black purple.
Kinda spiffy.
How many credits did we get?
33,000, I think.
Nice.
I just might get the 1 million credit achievement. For the first time on any character.
This is the time to do it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Took $1 million to get on Banshee, so yay!
Yay!
Huzzah!
Okay, so this is the room with 2 cores. You can see one, I guess, directly in front of us, and there's one off to the left a little bit there. There's going to be a lot of ads. Again, if you can CC one, more power to you. If not, we'll try to keep them entertained while you guys are killing cars. AoEs may be handy also. It's just a lot of mayhem while that lightning's going on, so get those cores down as fast as you can. Let's start with the core on the left over here. We'll get that one down first and then go to the other one on the right. Alrighty. we're coming up on another boss fight, and this is going to take a little while to explain.
Oh no, am I in orange? I don't like orange.
Sorry.
Can I get chartreuse this time?
There's no chartreuse.
Puce for you.
Puce. There we go. I want to be Puce.
Alrighty, so we have 4 colored terminals here, and basically what we're going to do is 2 of us are each going to take a color. We usually do it by group, so Vidya and I will take blue, Gaten and Neurotoxin will take orange, Jezrien and Zahira will take purple, and Banshee and Maven will take yellow. And we'll go inside and explain some more. Okay, so...
Terrible in this color.
Alright, so you see this kind of a circular room we've got here, and around the sides we have 8 shielded cores. What'll happen is we'll go into the middle there, and the tanks and healers, you'll notice there's one of each color, will be in the middle. There's gonna occasionally be ads that come out. They look just like those 2 guys that are kind of wandering around right now. They'll kind of come towards the middle. It's going to be the people in the middle's job to kill those off. DPS are going to be working on killing these cores. What'll happen is we'll use the colors in the order that we just picked them. So the first one that'll come up is blue. I don't know what exactly lights up in the middle or anything, but I think maybe the middle lights up with blue, whatever. But you see the 4 columns in the middle circle there. One of those will light up. It'll be the blue panel. The DPS that is blue, in this case it's going to be Vidya, will press the panel, and the other 3 DPS, or when they press the panel, it's going to bring down the shield on one of the cores, or 2 of the cores, and the other DPS are going to go kill those 2 cores. The ads, at least one of them, is going to try to interrupt that button pushing. It's the people in the middle's job to keep that from happening. So basically, keep channeling the button, destroy the cores associated with that. The trick to that is when it's your color's turn, if you're one of the people in the middle, you have to stay in the middle circle. So for the blue segment, I need to stay in the middle. I can't leave that middle circle, otherwise, actually I don't know what'll happen if I leave. Bad stuff.
The shield shot.
Breaks the channel.
Right, okay. So, yeah. What else? So we'll go down the colors doing that, basically channeling the button, destroying 2 cores. So it'll be blue, orange, purple. Before, like right when the yellow phase starts, we'll get a much bigger ad coming out. That's normal. We'll just have to take him out, just like we do the other ads. With the channeling, if we don't burn those 2 cores down in a certain amount of time, we'll get a big ad come out. That's not good. They're kind of tough. That's basically your penalty for not finishing the channel in time. Hopefully we won't want to deal with that. I think we have enough DPS, it shouldn't be an issue, but you don't want to get to that stage.
I'm kind of worried about it. I don't think we can do it.
I know. It'll be kind of close. Okay, so when that's done, we've got all these cores down, we'll all run into the middle, and the second phase of the fight starts. There'll be a big... Stop it, kitty. There'll be a big droid in the middle over that...
There'll be a big stop it, kitty.
He's like pouncing on my arm.
Cousin of Hello Kitty.
That would be terrifying. Okay, so there'll be a big droid in the middle, and we're going to be fighting that droid, and every so often he'll cast a channel called Black something. Basically, he'll do that, and you'll see little colored rings that match our colors. You can't, it's hard to see them from here, but that inner circle has a bunch of little circles around it. Those will light up with colors. You need to...
If you hit your map, you can see them.
Oh yeah, totally. Okay, so when those light up, you need to run to a circle that's your color to kind of erase the color. If we don't erase all those colors within a certain amount of time, again, kind of bad things happen. I think he kind of does some kind of powerful attack or whatever. I don't think we'll have too much of an issue for that. There is generally enough time to hit both circles if for some reason, like your partner can't get to his or something. So yeah, probably not going to be a problem. I do find personally that it's a lot easier to do that section of the fight zoomed all the way out as far as I can go with my camera pointed straight down. It's easier to see all the circles that way. But yeah, it's kind of lots of stuff going on in that part of the room. I think that's it. Did I forget anything important? Okay. It makes a lot more sense when you're doing it, I think. Like the key thing is, if you're DPS, be paying attention when you're supposed to be channeling and to stay with the group when you're shooting cores. If you're not DPS, make sure you're staying in the middle when it's your turn to stay in the middle. And for right now, let's go pick off those ads before we get started.
Aberrant infestation declined. Low bisection of system anomaly initiated.
First channel.
Blue.
Master control interfacing with operator subroutines.
Orange.
I'm in the middle.
Channel.
Green nonagon.
DPS that's not channeling can usually stay where they are because the next open one is clockwise.
I have it.
I can't find him. Tab is impossible in this fight.
Yeah.
System purge. System purge. System purge.
In the middle.
Shields are up.
Sorry about that, something knocked me off. Okay, Maven's been defeated,
Yeah,
That's
right.
a real
Raise Maven.
Do what?
Raise Maven.
Get back on the circle.
Maven, get in the circle.
Maven, get in the center.
System purge. System purge. System purge.
And just stay in the circle, right?
Yep.
Okay, now not.
Evacuation protocol failed.
I'm sorry. Shut down.
Alright, everybody in.
Administrator authority.
Operator response timed out. Please repeat.
You're gonna have to get all the purple ones then.
Got him.
Operator response timed out. Please repeat. Operator response timed out. Please repeat. Operator response timed out. Please repeat. Operator response timed out. Please repeat.
System failure. Adapting. Process aborted. System failure. Adapting. Process aborted.
Where is Sudi?
Oh, scavenge it.
You can't.
Okay, loot the items then.
Well, why will it not let me res Jezreen?
There, somebody got it.
Just use the normal res, not your 5 minute.
Ah.
Combat res has a cooldown on it.
That was
It's
it. Though.
raid wide.
I hadn't used it. I was trying to use it during combat too, and it wouldn't let. It said he's not eligible for it yet.
Because there's a raid wide cooldown on it.
Okay.
You should have a debuff right now. Communications breakdown.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, we could do it again in 50-some seconds.
Incidentally, that's why you never raise someone until the ops leader tells you to raise someone there in combat.
Got it.
Alternatively, as operatives, you can stealth out and use the normal res, but if you get hit while you're doing it, it'll break it.
Do HOTS take you back into combat as well?
Yep.
Yeah, sound like a tank. I don't know. Do we really need the tanks?
Yes, we do.
Depends on how much damage you want to take as a healer.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we have another road with suspicious happenings here. before we continue down the road, we're gonna go pickpocket somebody. And by
Money
pickpocket,
bomb.
I mean brutally assault them.
Yeah.
Take their lunch money. They have a lot of lunch money.
Yes, they were planning on going to
They
a
like
very
fancy
expensive
lunches.
restaurant.
Exactly.
I'm feeling kind of AoE. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's just go for it.
Alrighty. Normally we CC all the little guys and go after the big guy, but we have a lot of firepower, so. Alrighty.
Death.
Death!
We get a deco?
Nope, that's triple E's.
And comms.
And credits.
Apparently the lumbering savage really wants to die.
We can
I
help
say
with
we
that.
accommodate him.
Somebody pulled somebody else.
I think the beast guys might attack.
They really wanted to donate to our cause.
734 credits. Wow.
They prefer being attacked by well-dressed Imperials.
Instead, they got us.
Exactly. Thus their willingness to donate.
Dark
Howdy.
Howdy. What you guys up to?
Squishing things.
Well, I'm gonna drop some eaves.
I ain't dropping no Eves. Did we lose DJ?
Somebody DC.
Looks like, yes. He said he DC'd, he should be back in a minute.
Alrighty.
What was sundered will be made whole.
Dark DJ connected.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Theory Kethis, isn't he next? Big K.
Yes. Gotcha. Roid Rage Kefis. Zombie Kefis. At least he doesn't talk much.
Well, if he does, we can really understand what he's saying anyway. So, you know.
It's far less irritating that way.
Yes.
Maven, this is your first time here, so there's a lore object I think you can get back here by the wall if you jump up.
Get near the wall and it'll give it to you. Did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Shiny.
Muchas gracias.
Okay. Let's see. This is kind of a messy fight. So big lizard guy there. Every so often he'll have this little lightning beam between his backpack and one of these zombie-looking towers. Generally, with the tanks, will try to drag him to the towers. Trying to think. At some point during this stage, he's gonna focus on somebody, like usually one of the DPS is the healer. That somebody who's been focused on should go stand between him and the tower, because what he's gonna do is start shooting lasers at that person. The idea is for us to get him to hit the tower. The tower will fall on him, knock him over, and then we'll hit him some more. While this is happening, there will occasionally be puddles of, like, blue circles on the ground that become puddles of lightning. You don't want to stand in those unless the boss has basically given you a little lightning halo. It's kind of hard to describe, but you have lightning all over you, and you're kind of glowy. If that happens to you, it usually happens just to the tanks, you get to go run through that lightning circle on the ground. Every so often, more than one person will be hit by that, and only one person can use the lightning circle on the ground, so you just kind of have to suck up the damage. It does do a pretty fast dot. It's not cool. So yeah, if you happen to see you looking like you've got lightning all around you, try to find a circle as fast as you can. Okay, so we're going to do this first phase with the dragging him to the towers and having the towers fall on him. The next phase, he'll start by jumping up in the air and coming down really hard in the middle. It'll kind of splash some blocks out at us. Don't get hit by blocks, that's not cool. There's usually no space in between them, that as long as you watch them coming at you, you can kind of move. After that, the fight will resume. At that point, he'll occasionally cast corrupted nanites on people. You'll get a little glowy thing over your head, like a little circle, if you've got the nanites. If you do get the nanites, you can go over to these towers. They'll have a little lit up panel that you can click on. It'll channel the nanites into the tower. The tank can drag him over to that tower, and as he gets closer, if you're the one channeling, you step away from the tower, and when you break that channel, it'll drop the tower on him. So again, it's a different mechanism for dropping the tower on him so we can hit him some more. We'll do that a few times. There will occasionally be circles on the ground. I'm trying to think. I think the red circle targets a person. Is that the one? Yeah, the red circle targets a person. He's going to try to pounce on you. You can't get out of that one. Just move away from everybody else. I'm trying to think what the blue circles actually do in that phase, if anything.
Lightning, and it's a pretty big tick. It's a nasty dot, so you don't want to be standing in it.
Okay, so yeah, basically, don't stay in the circles, or if you've got a circle following you, move out of the way. Okay, so then he'll go into the third phase, and I'm trying to remember now. Is that just when he starts freaking out?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, when we get him down low enough, he's just gonna basically have a temper tantrum, and start firing missiles out of his backpack or something. That's pretty much a DPS race at that point. We'll have to kill him before he kills us. Not much to that. Just yeah, shoot. Or hack and slash if that's your thing. Yeah. Did I miss anything? 'Cause I feel like I did.
I don't think so.
Yeah, again, it kind of makes sense when you're actually doing it. It's a little bit hard to describe. Yeah, we'll have another boss fight pretty much immediately after this, but there is a break in the middle, so.
Kill the beast.
Go team.
Alrighty, I guess it doesn't really matter who starts tanking. We'll both be getting lightninged a lot. Alrighty.
Gaiden.
Get over there. Thank you for playing.
Hero attacks.
Get him.
Banshee.
Alright, here comes the walls.
I have nanites. Channeling.
Neurotoxin has nanites.
I have nanites.
Oh, dang it, I started the channel.
It worked.
You get the other tower, I got nanites.
There we go. He does not like me.
Got nanites.
here.
Break it.
He's about to go wild.
There it goes.
Yeah, if you've got no use for him, then why do you keep bringing him back? I'm only a little grump running into him continuously.
Cutscene.
Yep.
Not for me.
Show off.
To go AFK for a minute. If someone else wants to explain the fight, that's cool too.
I'll explain to everyone how there's a lower object out in the water. They can go get it.
No. We'll let everybody get done with the cutscene at least. This is the bounty hunter side.
What is this thing? A space octopus?
It's Pikachu.
Space Cthulhu.
It's something out of H.P. Lovecraft is what it is, man.
Yes, this is the other mommy in the group. They really had mother
The
issues
more
for this one.
disturbing of the two.
Yeah.
Well, for all we know, a droid was a mother, and Kelsara was a mother too. And well, Cephas, we're not sure what he is. Assuming it even is he.
I would like to get the Terror from Beyond Kethis skin for Poison.
Ooh,
Have Poison
yeah.
on steroids.
Boradina disconnected.
Is everybody here? Besides Andy. Looks like. Okay, meet Mommy Squid. First thing that will happen here is she will burrow her front two tentacles down.
Quick question.
Yeah?
How do you know it's a she?
Because the channel where she has the ads is called Birthing.
Enough said. Go on.
So she will tunnel her front tentacles down into the ground and they will pop up. Evidior's group will take the left tentacle, Jezrian's group will take the right tentacle. The tanks will take the tentacles so that when she slaps them, she slaps herself in the face instead of hitting us. DPS wants to snuggle right up on the tentacle because while we are fighting the tentacles, she will be spitting acid. So the healers will be out towards the back, placing circles of goo, basically. She will be targeting the healers, that way the tanks and the DPS don't get hit by them. But we want to put the goo back towards the back edge here so that it doesn't interfere, because she'll burrow the tentacles and they'll pop up in a different place, and we'll do that 3 rounds of beating on the tentacle while she spits at the healers. Don't stand in the goo after she spits it on you. Just move out of it. We will beat on the tentacle. The tentacles will withdraw. She will do the channel birthing, which is how we know she's a female. And little baby bucktooths that look like the writhing horror from before will come running out from underneath her. You do not want to get too close to them, so watch where they are going and stay away from them. If you get too close to them, they will target you, burrow down under the ground, and pop up under your feet and explode. While we are fighting the tentacles, other buck-toothed ads will come in from the water and head towards, one will head towards each tank. The DPS needs to kill those ads before they get to the tank, because if they get to the tank, they explode and do a lot of damage. We will beat on the tentacles, avoid the babies, kill the ads, and usually 3 or 4 times. And then she will suck us up, and if you look straight up overhead where the swirlies are and those little platforms up there, that is where we will be going. We will get sucked up to the platforms up above and jump down. The DPS will split off to the platform that has the tentacles on them. We have to kill the tentacle from that platform. Healers can be anywhere to heal. Tanks will head each direction. Whatever you do not want to be standing on the same platform with the tank, because she will occasionally spit at the tanks, and you don't want to eat that. Tanks take enough damage. We don't want to do that to our healers. So don't stand on the same platform with the tanks, and make sure that if the tank jumps to your platform, you get out of the way. Tanks will be swapping back and forth through that fight. She will cast Scream periodically, and during that cast, whoever is not currently tanking her will have to taunt her off, because it basically eats away the tank's armor that has been screamed at until the debuff wears off. And back and forth we go. After we kill, there will be 2 tentacles per round again up there. We will kill the tentacles, we'll beat on her a little bit, and in between killing of tentacles, hyperspace anomalies will pop up. They will be all over the area. When they pop up, everyone has to kind of drop everything and kill the hyperspace anomalies. If we don't kill them fast enough, they start doing a fair amount of AoE damage to the entire raid. As soon as they are dead,
can wipe the group.
Yes, they can. So we'll kill the hyperspace anomalies, and then we will go back to killing tentacles, etc., until she gets down to about 10%. Then she will go into a furious tantrum. She doesn't particularly believe in aggro at that point, so she will target people at random, and we will beat her down as quickly as we can. And at that point, it doesn't matter where you are standing. You can hit her from anywhere.
Just want to mention that when we are doing the hyperspace anomaly gate things, everybody means everybody. The healers, the tanks, the DPS, everybody is killing those things.
Yes.
Hey Shadman, you're on the wrong side.
Yeah, you want to be over with us.
This is the cool group.
Got it. That's the not cool group, because that's where Pluto is.
Oh, hurtful.
Any questions? Did I forget anything, guys?
Nope, sound like it all.
So yeah, the tentacles will be like there, and usually the last one's like out over here. So you want to place the sticky bombs out this direction. The spit puddles, they will persist throughout. Yoink when ready. Watch for babies.
Here they come.
Do not
Don't
attack
fire.
them.
No, don't fire at the babies. They will come and explode on you.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Pluto don't get eaten.
Ads. Ads. Ads.
Ads.
There's one way up top.
Is it gone?
Yeah, we're good.
Maybe you need to get those.
Everybody on the terror.
Nice and neat, guys. Alrighty.
Thanks all.
Thanks everybody for coming.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Sorry
you.
I was not on time.
No worries.
How
Thank
are
you,
you
guys.
feeling?
Okay. Kind of dozing. I was asleep when I was supposed to be getting on, and then I couldn't get my computer to work right.
Good pain meds will do that to you.
Yeah.